Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. Minerva's big sale is upon us, let's say that's the right word, hopefully. And yeah, as of the 18th of September, she's going to be with us once again with a whole bunch of items up for sale. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the location and showing off all of these different items and the prices, so make sure to stay tuned, be subscribed, as this is something I do each and every single week, as well as all the other Fallout 76 news, and let's dive straight into it. Alright, this time round, like I said, as the 18th of September, Minerva is going to be over here at the White Springs Resort. There's two different locations you can travel to. You've got the White Spring Resort there, you've also got the White Spring North entrance. You want to go to this one right here, and then fast travel to the exterior. That'll land you round here, and then she will be spawned over here as the daily reset time, which you can find by opening up your daily challenges. And when that resets at the top on the 18th, and then the 22nd, that's when she'll appear and then disappear. Alright, now starting off with the items she'll have up for sale, we have weapons first of all, and the first one is going to be a grenade with the Floater Flamer Grenade. This little thing basically just goes, explodes, and has a bit of kind of napalm fire if you haven't seen it, but surely you have, I'd like to think. If you want to pick that up, that'll be 113 gold bullion. In terms of normal weapons, we have a whole bunch of different ones available with some pretty solid variations this week. We've got the Gauss minigun, first of all, for 563, a really awesome heavy gun which I definitely recommend you to try out. The Gauss shotgun is another one which I don't actually know how this thing stands after this new update, because there's been a lot of weapons kind of go really powerful, some gone a bit weaker, and the tactical Gauss shotgun is one which I've not heard many people talk about, but previously in the past it kind of did get a bit bullied and kind of nerfed, and hopefully it's back to being good again. Let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that one, because I'm not sure. Anyways, it's 375 gold if you want to pick it up. Finally, before we have some legendary variations, we've got the Plasma Caster available. This is kind of like a slow firing heavy gun with a lot of power that comes out of it. One I would definitely recommend if you haven't done so already. That one will set you back 563. Next one on the list is the first of two different legendary variations of weapons. The first one is called the Gutter. It's a 1-star variation which has basically got the vampire effect, which you can see at the top. It's quite expensive at 1000 gold, and you can unlock it through daily ops, so not one that I would recommend. The Whistle in the Dark is the other legendary variation. This thing has a night vision scope, which you can just basically apply to any weapon you want, but the assault rifle itself is one weapon which is absolutely amazing now after the update. I'm thoroughly enjoying using it, so I'd actually kind of recommend you to use and buy this if you don't have a decent legendary variation of a assault rifle. I mean, by all means, go get one and just re-roll your way up and upgrade it using your legendary whatchamacallits, the boxes. But yeah, like, it's probably not the worst one to start off with, but you can get it through daily ops and you can buy the plan through people's vendors, so ideally I wouldn't spend your gold on it. Now moving on to armor, and we've got a pretty solid couple of sets available, starting with the Brotherhood Recon, where you can get the chest piece for 1,500, you get the helmet for 2,000, which technically you don't really need, but if you want to do the full look you could get it. You can also get all of the limbs, which will set you about 1,000 gold bullion each, so quite an expensive set, but one which I would really consider because it's really cool, and yeah, look at the stats on it, just to say the least. Now the next full set of armor available is going to be the Thorn armor, where you can get the chest piece for 750, and then all of the limbs will be 563 gold bullion each. The bottom mask right here isn't included, so ignore that, but yeah, you can get them. If you did want to get this, I think you buy it from Vault 94, which it kind of says on the title of the item, but yeah, just a bit of insight there, which is basically the Secret Service vault up the top, which hopefully you've been to by now. If not, follow the gold bullion quest line where it starts off at the Weirwood. Now the unique thing about this armor, as you can see, it does have some stacking effects at the top. It's quite hard to see with the the armor right basically in the way, but as you can see, hopefully you can see, it says melee attackers bleed for 125 damage over 5 seconds, melee attacks cause plus 250 bleed damage over 10 seconds, and you also got 15% to reduce your detection chance and 5% less noise while sneaking. So lots of different bonuses. It's not really the best in terms of kind of defensive resistances, like damage resistances and stuff, but realistically it does have all these cool bonuses at the top, which will be pretty good if you are a melee build, potentially with the bottom kind of bonuses, maybe something to do with a stealth build as well, maybe ideally a stealth melee build. Who knows? Let me know if anyone actually uses this like all the time. Now weirdly, there's only one camp item available this time round, and that's going to be the water well, which you can get for 563. When you come up to it, it does have animation, so you can kind of interact with it just like that, and then it'll spin around and give you some dirty water. Alright, now moving on to different mods that we have available for different weapons. We start off with the Gauss pistol, where we have the lovely aligned short barrel, where you can get this for 113 gold bullion. This increases your VATS hit chance percentage and also reduces your damage for some magical reason by 3 according to this when it's at level 50 and with all my kind of stats and perks and everything like that. You can also get the drum magazine for it, increasing your ammo capacity by 56%, but it does reduce your reload speed, aim speed, and your draw speed. The other mod available for this weapon is the refined receiver, which decreases your, well, technically increases your recoil, and then also increases as a positive your hip fire accuracy. Now for the Gauss shotgun, we have the extended barrel available, increasing your range, also increasing the time it takes to draw your weapon, increasing the time it takes to aim your weapon, and also your hip fire accuracy takes a hit and your recoil as well. But on the positive note, you get a bit more damage and you also get a decent, to be fair, quite a bit more range when you look at it on the bottom left there. Now you can also get the extended magazine for this weapon as well, and that's going to set you back 75 gold bullion. That increases your ammo capacity by 100%. And you can also get the hardened receiver, which also increases your damage, as you can see on the left hand side, but also increases the recoil of the weapon. Now if you did buy the Warglaive in the last set of sales, I believe it was in, there is a couple of mods available for this one as well. So you can get the Flaming Blade for 150 and you can also get the Shock Blade. Of course, as you can see, oh my god, look at the damage that this is apparently doing on the left hand side now. What the hell? I have heard that melee damage is absolutely insane now and people's doing some pretty good stuff, so yeah, something to definitely test out I guess. But this one obviously does fire damage and the other one does energy damage. Alright, so on the left as well, it's quite cool to see that they've added in that new category. I didn't realize that. So underneath the energy there, you can see that little, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's kind of like a blood splatter. That's for your bleeding damage, so that's pretty cool that they've added that in. Now for your Secret Service underarmor, you've got 3 different mods available. So if you go on here, you've got the protective lining, which boosts up your damage resistances by 12 and also gives you +2 strength, perception and +4 endurance. You've also got the shielded one, which is the best one for this kind of actual underarmor itself for stats wise. It gives you the best damage resistances out of all of them at +15. It gives you +4 strength, +2 perception and +4 endurance as well. So definitely want to consider if you are using the Secret Service underarmor. Now nearly at the last few plans now, we have some available for the Secret Service armor limbs, and if you go down to this one right here, you have the opportunity to get the lighter build and also the ultra light build. First of all, the lighter build is 188 and the ultra light will be 375. Basically just makes your armor a bit lighter, increasing your action points. The ultra light is obviously the lightest and the lighter build is slightly lighter than, heavier than the lightest build. Yeah, I hope you make sense of that. Yeah, but you get that point hopefully. Now the final 3 plans available are going to be for the 265 power armor. I still don't have a set of this because I have no interest in getting one, but it is pretty decent set to be fair. It did get kind of overtaken by the new one, didn't it? So I don't know if it's really worthwhile still over time, but yeah, it did used to be the best power armor you could get. Anyways, you can get the calibrated shocks for 563, increasing your carry weight, jetpack for 1500, making you fly, and the rusty knuckles, improving your unarmed melee damage there, and that's going to be 188. That though, ladies and gentlemen, is every single plan available for Minerva this time round. So go visit the White Springs Resort between the 18th and the 22nd and you should be able to find it there and purchase the plans that you haven't got, if any. If there's anything that you're going to see about, go and drop a comment down below so I can see what people's buying or whether or not people's just saying negative things about Minerva's sale, which so terribly hasn't updated in quite some time. Why don't they give it just some new stuff? Like, Jesus, I don't know. But yeah, they really should give us some more new stuff and just refresh the stuff. Someone had a great idea last week, actually, to change up our inventory and sell things from previous seasons. Now, I don't know how the Atomic Shop would feel about that, but I actually really like that idea. So yeah, get your ideas and comments down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.